Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about an incredible exercise called hip circles. This is a great exercise for your hips, obviously, and it's also going to be an incredible warm-up tool or rehabilitation exercise, depending on what your physical therapist recommends you do. At the end of the video, we're going to talk about some common mistakes that I want you guys to avoid. That way you can get the most out of this exercise and do it in a safe manner. So first thing you want to do is stand with your feet together. Then you want to raise up your knee as high as you can get it. In most cases, that's going to be pretty much parallel. And then from there, you want to rotate the hip outward. Now, you're not going to get a crazy rotation because your hips, it's not supposed to go that wide. But you just want to make sure that you're going as wide as you can and keep it nice and high. But before we continue with more tips, here's a word from today's video sponsor.
I'm today's video sponsor, and if you'd like help losing fat or gaining muscle, there are a few ways I can help you down below. Either set up a free consultation with us, purchase through one of our free affiliate links, or purchase one of our instant access affordable training programs. Can't wait to be of service to you. Now let's get back to the rest of the video.
Once you can maintain that rotation and your balance, then I recommend that you can alternate each leg if you want. But if you want to do each side, that's fine, like first. The other thing I'd like to recommend is to keep your hands on your hips. If you keep your hands out to the side, then your knees are just going to keep hitting it, which makes it very annoying to do. So just keep your hands on your hips and make sure that you do not rotate your torso as your hip is rotating. So don't turn the direction that your knee is going out. Reason is because then you're negating the rotation. Like your hip will just stay as if you were just bringing the knee up and not rotating it. Now, the reason I recommend you do this as a warm-up, especially on leg days or mainly leg days, like hamstring days and quad focus days like squats, is because this will open up the hip naturally, as opposed to you just doing a bunch of squats, exhausting your quadriceps. Now, I do recommend you do a light form of squats. So get 50% of your 1 rep max, and just do that for 5, and then do this, and then do another warm-up set, then do this one more time, and then you're pretty much as warm as you're going to get. There's no reason to do anything more than that, or you're going to be exhausted before you even push yourself with your squat or your quad focus day or your hamstring focus day. Another thing you want to do is make sure that you're looking at one thing when you're looking forward. Do not look off to the side or anything, because then you're going to start losing your balance. So before you even start, just make sure you have something in front of you, slightly lower than your eye level, that you can focus on, and that'll help you keep your balance when you're doing this. Also, make sure to keep the opposite leg, keep that quadricep in that leg as tight as possible. That's also going to help. So here's some common mistakes. There's few, but here's the common mistakes that I want you guys to avoid. Not bringing your knee up high enough. This is not going to do much. It's just maybe you work your hip flexors a little, but that's it. And then you also want to make sure, like I said, that you're not rotating as your leg is rotating. That'll obviously negate the fact that you're not really going to feel it that much.